Hello guys, how you all doing? This is JD Crocs, and I know it's been a while that I've done a video. I've actually been very busy with private classes. So today, because a lot of people have been asking me about what's private class about, what do you really do, what do you teach, and everything. So I decided to make a video with a short intro of some like uh, something you probably learn, even though it's pretty much well structured out to be able to teach you first and foremost how it is that you see the market from a plain perspective, that is without any indicators, to understand what exactly you're looking for in forex markets that is being taught, um, putting together the strategy that I use based of Agimat and some other components like round numbers, price action, pretty much a very simple and effective reversal strategy, plus how I look at the market, forecast the market, at the end of each week going into the new week with a simple template that, of course, again, has some of the indicators that I use, as well as the Agimat indicator elements that are part of it. And finally, money management. So it's an all-inclusive private class for people that, at the end of the day, it's for people that want to learn, people that want to sit down one-on-one and be able to take it one step at a time and understand. At the end of the day, you get recordings, you get templates, you get the indicators that I use as well, the strategy. You get to practice them because at the end of the day, there's no strategy that is 100% foolproof. There will be winners, there will be losers, but there are strategies that give you a high probability if you apply money management. I mean, at the end of the day, when you have risk reward ratios of 3 to 1 a trade, you only need to win 6% of your trades to be profitable. So these are things that a lot of traders out there do not know. I mean, trading is not about getting rich quick. It's about growing gradually. It's more about trying to understand why you're trading, trying to perfect what you do every now and then that you trade. It gets to a point whereby winning isn't really important. It's it's not losing that is important because you get to a point where, I mean, you find it disgusting if you lose a trade. It has to get to that point before you actually know that you're doing something right. Because winning will become a habit, and when winning becomes a habit, definitely you're on your way to become a successful trader. A lot of people also asked about, you know, do you is it possible for you to use some of the argument elements to be a full-time trader? Of course, why not? You can be a full-time trader, but then again, before you go into being a full-time trader, you really ought to know what trading is all about. You really need to be able to understand how the forex market operates. You have to understand the basics. I mean, just because you buy football boots worn by Cristiano Ronaldo does not make you Cristiano Ronaldo. You need to put in the work and the effort that he does to be as successful as he is. It's very logical. So definitely, people that have been asking about my private classes, this is what I do in private classes. This is what I teach, and so far so good. Some of my students have been having incredible results. I can't come out here and, for privacy purposes, I'm not gonna show videos of them or who they are, but they probably watching this video, they'll probably be giggling somewhere. They've been having decent success. They've been really, really appreciative of the fact that they can now understand the forex market a lot better. And I'm talking about people that they've had Agimat for a while. Not that they've not been doing well, but they just needed to invest to take it one step further. Someone once said, if you think education is expensive, maybe you should try ignorance. At a point in time, we all have to go through this point where we need to invest in ourselves to become better at whatever we do. It's not just forex. In our education, our everyday life, we invest in our kids, so that they can become better people growing up. You don't want them to get to a point where their peers down at them while growing up just because their parents haven't been able to invest, properly into their social development and upbringing. So that's it really. But before I go on this video, like I said, this video is going to be a short video. I'm just going to touch on one aspect of one of the things that we teach in private class, and that is the aspect of round numbers. So, during my introduction videos to Agimat, I mentioned round numbers, but I'll touch a little bit on round numbers just before I go, get off this video. So what are round numbers? Like I always say, round numbers are those numbers that end with triple zeros or double zeros, depending on how you view them. But in essence, they are actually believed to be um, numbers or levels where the big institutional trading firms actually book their orders for trading. And I say book their orders, we buy and we sell. So at a point, you're going to have to sell a pair, and at a point, you're going to have to buy a pair. So those points where the real institutions, those guys that, trading billions of dollars, putting their orders to either buy or sell in a market are usually at those round numbers. Again, we still have support and resistance. We still have supply and demand zones. So what makes round numbers special? Well, just because they have triple zeros and double zeros, I mean, they're round figures. They are highly received to be the best places to actually book your orders. There's a lot more that during private classes that we'll discuss, but that's how it is really. And looking at an Agimat chart that we have right here in front of us, I've actually put in a little indicator uh, to identify round numbers on this chart. And right now, you can see this blue line and this blue line. Those are round levels. Now, if you're new to Agimat and you've been able to watch the Roland's introduction video, it talks about the thick lines on Agimat. Now, those thick lines, some of them are actually round numbers. So you can see that this blue line is actually a round number. But if I take away that indicator, it will be those thick lines, those black thick lines that Dennis talks about in his videos, and those are really strong levels. Anytime price breaks through those lines, it's usually a strong move to either side. In this case, was to the downside. Broke through here, retested, came back, broke through it, and went back to the round level. So these are levels that they are very strong levels that you need to actually watch out for. At the end of the day, it's not only at those levels that price moves around, also moves around at different points that happen to be support and resistance or supply and demand zones. But that's it for round numbers really. There are very important levels that you need to look at in your trading arsenal, or you can add to your trading arsenal depending on what kind of style you trade. Because at the end of the day, there's so many different strategies out there, different styles. People have the market maker strategy, volume profiling, EMA crossovers. There's so many things. There's a famous Uncle Lee for confirmation methods for Agimat. But at the end of the day, what I always tell my students is it's not the number of strategies you know, it's the one that you have been able to master that makes you successful. So whether you know 4 or 5 strategies, at the end of the day, the one that works for you, the one that you have mastered and you know very well, is the one that will eventually make you profitable. So at the end of the day, you need to pick out one good strategy or 2 good strategies and really practice and master them. That will make you successful. It's not going to be a long video, but I have just put it out there what the private class is all about. At the end of the day, you can always message me, JD Crux Pips on Telegram, if you're interested in scheduling private classes. It's usually a duration of about 3 days where I take you through all the components like the introduction to Forex, seeing the markets the way they are. Day 2 is all about strategy, templates and indicators that I used. And the three is about money management. So there you have it. That's what private class is all about. And hope to have people that are interested in learning. Message me. Thanks once again. Do like and subscribe to this video. Have a nice one. Bye.